There are some people out here that will never, ever understand what you're going through. You can explain it to them. You can draw up a blueprint and give it to them, and they still wouldn't understand it. Because if you're anything like me, you've dealt with pain. You've fought an inner civil war with yourself in your mind that people don't know how to understand. And no one can actually understand your vision because they live in different shoes. They have a different perspective on life than you have. But I had a friend once that she was going through a few things in her life, and she told me it's time for me to let go and see what stays, or see who stays. At the time, I loved her to death, and I told her, I said, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do for yourself. I get it. In reality, I didn't get it. I really didn't get it. But I did understand that she was saying, I gotta do something for me, and nobody else can do it for me. And at that point, sometimes you have to learn to detach yourself from the rest of the world. There may be a few good people who are willing to support you, but that doesn't necessarily mean they know how to support you. You have to really look at your situation and pay attention to those visions that you have, to those different scenarios that you play over in your head, and see that some of them actually can work. But you have to limit your time around the people who don't get it. There's going to be a lot of people that won't get it. A lot of people will not get why you want to take the path you want to go on. Some people will look at you and say, I don't understand why you want to make your life a little bit harder, or why you want to struggle when you don't have to. Well, if you've heard anything else I've ever said, sometimes you got to put the pressure on yourself that nobody else is going to put on you. Some people love you enough that they don't want to see you in pain. They don't want to see you go through struggles. And they will prevent you from going through those struggles at all costs. But it's up to you at the end of the day whether you're going to remain comfortable in that situation, or if you're going to experience that little bit of discomfort for the moment, knowing that you have a plan that will take you into a comfort zone that you don't ever have to leave from again. Now, I'm not saying that you will never have to deal with discomfort. I'm saying that you will be able to deal with discomfort in a better place than you've ever dealt with it before. You will be able to deal with your pain in ways that you've never dealt with it before. But you have to be willing to take that step and detach for a little while so that you can clearly see the picture. Limit your time around people who don't get it. A lot of people won't, but the ones who do get it, they will still be there when you let go. They will still be there when you detach. They may step away because that's what they realize you need, but I promise you that they will be there when it's time for them to come back into their place, their position in your life. The reality of that is those people never left. They just finally decided to understand what you were saying and value your friendship, your love enough to do what you asked them to do. And that was to let you breathe long enough to figure it out. People can't always go through your pain with you. Sometimes you have to go through your pain alone. What I'm saying to you right here is learn to let go. See what and who stays. Have faith in where you're going. And understand this, that faith is not believing without seeing. Faith is believing because you've already seen it. You've already looked at where you're at, and you've had all of these ideas, these ways of how you can improve your situation and get better and live a better life and just not deal with this pain, this struggle, this particular set of trials and tribulations in your life. You've seen how you can get past that. But it's painful to let go of some of the things that are okay in your life at that time. Trust those visions. You've already seen it. You've already seen where you can be. You've already seen what it would take to get there. Don't be scared to not do that. Don't be scared to do that. To take those steps, to let go for a little while and really find that balance within yourself again. If you lose yourself in this life that you live, the time that it will take for you to regain control and to really find and love yourself the way that you should again, that time, it will be more stressful than losing a couple of people that don't support your decision. It'll be a lot more stressful because those people, they can be replaced. And I promise, if you lose people like that, you'll find someone that replaces them. You'll find someone who is more beneficial to your life a lot quicker than you can find yourself if you lose yourself. So I'm here telling you today, don't lose yourself in frustration. Because remember, some of the best people, some of the greatest people in this world today went through a whole lot before they made it to where they're at, before they became who they are, before they could be the ones to stand in front of a camera and talk to you and try to give you encouragement and lift you up. And another tip, another secret is, a lot of those people, even the ones like myself, we've been through a lot and still go through a lot while we stand in front of a camera to talk to you and try to lift you up and encourage you, because we understand that while we're going through our problems, that there's someone else out there who's probably got it worse than we do, and they need to be lifted up. They need someone to tell them that it's okay. They need someone to show them that, look, even though I'm struggling, I'm still here to be support for you. I'm still here because I want to help you get through it while I get through it. A person who truly is out here trying to be a better person, who is willing to encourage others, who's willing to motivate others, who's willing to tell other people that yes, it can be okay, yes, it can be better than what it is. Those are the people who truly understand what you're going through and want you to get past it, because we have to get past it. So don't give up. Don't quit. Just keep striving for your greatness. Just keep believing, because you've already seen it. This is a reality check. Every time that you see one of my videos, please share it, because I want to touch as many people as possible. Hashtag reality check if you love this video. Hashtag reality check anytime that you know that there's a word, there's something out there that someone needs to hear and you're willing to share it. I love each and every one of you. I thank you for showing your love and support, because I need it just as much as I know that somebody out here needs the message that I'm sending. You're probably the one that needs the message that I'm sending because you're watching it, of course. So I love you. Remember, always commit to dedication. I'm out.